Hello everyone and welcome to the new series Twigo Toasta's Really Sus Redstone. So today you've all probably heard of the sheep fricker. It's one of the first sus experimental redstone contraptions made in Minecraft and it is possibly the most famous. Jeez Louise, man. Anyway, today, don't pardon the random giant hole over here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a similar sus contraption a little bit less overtly that so that you can use it to torture your villagers into giving you better trades. It is inhumane and cruel, so yeah, that's not great, but whatever. Anyway, it is very good to be back after I had to take a few day break. Um, don't ask me why, because I won't tell you for literally no reason. So here's the deal, alright? You're going to need a few items. So first off, all of this, all of that. And then you're going to want to have, oh, what is it again? What is it again? Oh, yeah, magma block. So this is all of the items that you're going to need. Observers, sticky pistons, end rods. You don't actually need the slabs or the boat. Villager spawn egg, or just villagers in general. I'm doing it in creative, so I'm using that. Glass, dispensers, and magma blocks. It's a pretty simple contraption and it's pretty easy to do. But let's start off. First off, make a 7 block area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bam. Next thing you're going to want to do is place at the bottom of all of this a bunch of magma blocks. Like that. Next thing you're going to want to do is take out your glass and make this kind of area that's going to go 5 back. And then another block like this for the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's technically 6 back, I guess. Anyway, now that you've made this, make it 4 high. You're gonna need a lot of glass for this, so you're just gonna need a lot of dried kelp and sand, really, which neither are too hard to get. Might be a little bit annoying to grind. But anyway, trust me, this machine is going to be worth it. If you're on a multiplayer server like the Grumpus SMP, which I recently announced on the channel. I think it's coming either today or tomorrow. The first episode should be. Um, I plan to make this in the server because of how funny it is, but um, it's a really funny thing to have on a server with your friends typically. So I would recommend it for that. So simply like that. This is a lot of glass, guys. You don't technically have to make it out of glass either. It's just really annoying not to because then you can't see it, right? Glass is just the easiest thing that I could think of to do because you do want to be able to see this. So next off, what you're going to want to do is break these sections of glass and simply put dispensers. Sorry, I broke the wrong section. You're going to want to break the front section of glass. Fill this one back in if you already broke it for some reason. Boop. Boop. Next, you're going to want to line this part with dispensers. This is going to be kind of annoying if you haven't placed this part of the glass yet. Like I said, it's worth it. If it wasn't, I wouldn't go to the trouble of learning to build this and everything. By the way, my personal invention, and so there are no other tutorials for it. So if you would like to see, because the only ones I'm putting in this series are going to be ones that I have made myself. So if you'd like to see more interesting, unique redstone torture devices, please consider subscribing or just liking, because it just really helps out so much. Next off, simply make a 3-layer glass little area with a layer over this so that monsters can't climb in, because then they could just kill the villagers, and we're not trying to kill the villagers, we're trying to torture them, because they can't give you better trades if they're dead. So next off, pretty simple, pretty simple. step here, you're going to want to simply place observers like this, facing like that. So you don't actually need these bottom bits of glass here. So now that you've placed these in the wrong way, of course, because why would you place them in the right way? It's for nerds, am I right? You're supposed to place them with the arrows facing where the villagers are going to be, which is in this area. Once you've made this, place another set facing the way I accidentally did before. As you can notice, there's this red flash constantly going off, and that's because these are constantly firing. Basically, that means that they're constantly going to be going off. So then place sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston. You can make a second layer if you want. It's not necessary, but I would recommend it. I won't be for the video to save some time, but just know that a second layer can be helpful. I'm going to break these really quick because it's easier to put on the end rods while it's not doing that, and then simply put an end rod on each sticky piston. I'm actually gonna probably do the second layer here. It just works better that way, honestly. Place the sticky pistons like this. Bap 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 bap. Look at that. You've already got it going. So next off, all you have to do is replace these observers. So now there's 2 rows of end rotted sticky pistons going off at all times inside the machine. And now you just have to push the villagers, but they're in the magma cubes, so they'll die. Ha ha ha, you idiot. Of course they won't die, because these dispensers are going to save them. It's torture. The point is that they aren't going to die. So simply get yourself a water bucket and actually get yourself multiple water buckets. You're probably going to want 6 water buckets for this. You don't actually need 6 separate water buckets. You just need to do 6 trips of getting a water bucket. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right there. Now, you've got the water buckets. Put them in these bottom 3. Water bucket, water bucket, water bucket. Do the same on this other side. Water bucket, water bucket, water bucket. Now, get a bit more glass. Sadly, you still have to keep using glass. Glass is an inevitable thing. And make sure that there's a second overhang that's kind of the inverse of the other one, because this overhang is going to stop the villagers from getting out through the water drips, basically. Just like that. Now that you've made the pin itself, simply get a lever. Now, these levers don't have to permanently be on there, but it makes it look a little bit better, so I'm going to keep them like that. And simply put levers all like this. Boom, boom, boom. And now, simply do the same over here. Boom, 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 boom. And the device has been made. Now, simply get your villagers. I'll get these villagers here and drop them in so that they can feel exactly what it's like to have for you whenever you have bad trades. Make sure to take them off because the magma blocks will eventually kill them like that. And bada bing, bada boom. You've officially annihilated your villagers in the easiest way possible into giving you better trades. Please make sure to consider subscribing, and if you have any other redstone inventions you'd like me to make, if it already exists, please don't recommend it, but if like it's an invention that you'd like to see, please ask me in the comments, because I would love to start designing some new stuff. I would love to have some cool ideas that you guys come up with. I know my community is definitely evil enough to come up with some pretty good ideas for me to make. And anyway, once again, please subscribe because figuring these out is kind of difficult. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.